Good Monday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversations Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, it's a brand new day, it's a brand new week, which means it's a brand new opportunity for you to do something amazing, and it all begins right now. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Monday. We have the truth of the day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and in today's entertainment spotlight, you're being part of my conversation with Pete King, the host of Which One for SlickDeals. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Monday headlines. In national news, 12 dead in Alabama due to Claudette, including 10 children. Tropical Depression Claudette claimed the lives of 12 people in Alabama as a storm swept across the southeastern United States, causing flash flooding and spurring tornadoes that destroyed dozens of homes. 10 people, including 9 children, were killed on Saturday in a fiery multi-vehicle crash about 35 miles south of Montgomery on Interstate 65, according to Butler County Coroner Wayne Garlock. He said the vehicles likely hydroplaned on wet roads, with 8 children, ages 4 to 17, killed in a van belonging to a youth ranch for abused and neglected children operated by the Alabama Sheriff's Association. 2 people died in a separate vehicle, Garlock told local news outlets, 29-year-old Cody Fox and his 9-month-old daughter Ariana, both of Marion County, Tennessee. Multiple people were reported injured. The National Transportation Safety Board tweeted that it was sending 10 investigators to the area on Sunday to investigate the crash, which photos showed included at least 4 burned vehicles, including 2 large trucks. It said the inquiry would focus on vehicle technologies such as forward collision warning systems, fuel tank integrity, and occupant survivability. Flash flood watches were posted Sunday for northern Georgia, most of South Carolina, the North Carolina coast, parts of southeast Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. A tropical storm warning was in effect in North Carolina from the Little River Inlet to the town of Duck on the Outer Banks. In more national news, officers resigned from Portland, Oregon, protest response unit. A team of 50 police officers who served on a specialized crowd control unit in Oregon and responded to Portland's ongoing, often violent protests have resigned en masse after a team member was indicted on criminal charges. During a Wednesday night meeting, officers, detectives, and sergeants of the Rapid Response Team voted to resign from the team because of a perceived lack of support from City Hall and from the district attorney over the past year, according to the mayor's office and officers. The move by officers to disband their own team came a day after Officer Cody Budworth was indicted and accused of 4th-degree assault stemming from a baton strike against a protester last summer. I don't think it is just an indictment that caused this to happen. I think it is a very long, complicated history of things that have gone on over the past 14 months, the acting Portland police chief, Chris Davis, said on Sunday. In more national news, judge to hear motions to toss Georgia ballot review case. A judge who last month ordered absentee ballots in Georgia's most popular county to be unsealed as part of a lawsuit alleging fraud during the November election is now set to hear arguments over whether the case should be dismissed. Originally filed in December, the lawsuit says there is evidence of fraudulent ballots and improper ballot counting in Fulton County. As part of the suit, the 9 Georgia voters who filed it are seeking to inspect some 147,000 absentee ballots to determine whether there are illegitimate ballots among them. The ballots and scanned ballot images are kept under seal in the custody of the clerk of the Fulton County Superior and Magistrate Courts. Henry County Superior Court Chief Judge, who is presiding over the case, in April ordered the court clerk to release the scanned absentee ballot images. At a hearing last month, the judge ordered that the paper ballots themselves be unsealed so that the petitioners who filed the lawsuit can inspect and scan them. The ballot review effort in Georgia is one of several across the country pushed by supporters of former President Donald Trump and others who allege fraud during the 2020 election. State and federal authorities have repeatedly said there was no evidence of widespread fraud in the election. In entertainment news, Frank Bonner, Herb on WKRP in Cincinnati, dies at 79. Frank Bonner, who played a brash salesman with an affection for polyester plaid suits on the TV comedy WKRP in Cincinnati, has died. Bonner died last week from complications of dementia, said his daughter. The actor died at his home, south of Los Angeles. He had been diagnosed about 3 years ago with a disease that leads to worsening mental and physical complications. And finally, in more entertainment news, The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard hit top mark at box office. The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard struck the top box office target. The Lionsgate film, starring Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, as well as Salma Hayek, brought in $11.6 million domestically to claim the #1 spot in its debut. The action comedy, which appeared in 3,300 locations, is the follow-up to the 2017 breakout hit, The Hitman's Bodyguard. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, take it away.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Decisions help you grow. Allow yourself to know any decision you make can lead to a better understanding of yourself. Release your fear of the future by learning from your past indecisive moments. Where did these lack of decisions get you? Take a moment to think about the chances you didn't take, not with regret, from a learning point of view. Regret will immobilize you almost as much as fear. These both keep you stuck. When you look at any experience as a life lesson, you can realize any decision you made always leads to a greater understanding of yourself. Today, let go of fear and regret to see how everything you do is an opportunity for growth. And always remember to enjoy the day.
Pete King, host of SlickDeals, is featured in today's Entertainment Spotlight right here on Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Pete King, host of Which One for SlickDeals, joined me recently on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about some great ideas for you guys when it comes to finding something that's affordable and that all of us can enjoy. Here's a bit of our conversation. When it comes to social shopping, and it is something we've definitely heard more about, especially in the past year, and also crowd-led deal hunting changes. I mean, what has it been like for you to kind of see the way that people have changed the way that they're shopping?
A lot of us have had the experience of discovering a great deal and then wanting to share it with all our friends and family. The access we have online helps us to share information with a greater pool of people. And at SlickDeals, we have a community of over 12 million savvy shoppers who are discovering, connecting, and voting up the very best deals at any given time. In our Which One video series, which I host on YouTube, we take a look at a deal that we've seen on SlickDeals and compare it to a premium product to find out if you should go with a deal or get the more expensive option.
That's amazing, and that's why SlickDeals is such a great place. We're going to remind our audience how they can be able to discover more about that. So, Pete, let's talk about where we are right now. It is the summertime, so people are looking for ways to be able to not only to spend some time outside, but also to make sure they're staying cool, whether we're talking about enjoying some beverages or even being able to hang out and do some grilling. What are some of the things that you found that could be great for our audience when it comes to those things?
Yeah, well, first, we are gearing up for summer. You wanna stay cool in that hot weather. So we put two blenders to the test: a Vitamix A3300 and a Ninja Professional Plus blender. The Vitamix retails for about $500, and the Ninja Pro Plus is normally $90, but we've seen it for as little as $37 on SlickDeals. We reviewed design, features, price, and then place them head-to-head in a blending competition. And the question that we ask, which one? The Ninja. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. We'll be back with you guys on tomorrow with more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course your Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let's make today amazing. Take care.